Now, on the other hand, if I have rational numbers that have unlike denominators, different denominators, I have to take more care here. So there are algorithms for doing this, but I want you to start out by thinking about what is happening, what is the meaning behind what you're doing. So if we have 2/3 and we're adding to it 1/4, I can't just add those pieces together as is because they aren't the same size. They're not comparable size pieces. So I have two pieces, each of size 1/3, and then one piece of size 1/4. What I need to do is convert these both to having the same size pieces so that they're referencing the same size piece. So if I want to find pieces of the same size, what I need to do is subdivide the pieces I already have. So if I take my 2/3, my two pieces of size 1/3, and I say, okay, well, let me split them all into 2 more pieces each. Now I have an equivalent fraction that's 4 pieces, each of size 1/6, because I have 6 pieces making up the whole. I could split them all again. Now I have 12 total pieces, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces, each of size 1/12. So 2/3 is the same as 8/12. And I could similarly split up my 1/4. But if I'm trying to get to 12 total pieces, then I need to split each of my 4 pieces into 3 more pieces because I'm getting 12 total pieces. So if I split each of my 1/4 size piece into 3 more pieces, then I now have 12 total pieces again. So each of these pieces is also size 1/12. Now I can compare them. I have 2/3 plus 1/4, which is really just combining 8 pieces of size 1/12 plus 3 pieces of size 1/12. So this is the same as 8/12 plus 3/12, or 11/12. I could even think about moving these 3 pieces from 1/4 over to my wheel with 2/3 and seeing I get 11/12 shaded. So there is an algorithm for doing this, and it comes down to getting that common denominator. If we take two fractions, a over b and c over d, where b and d are different denominators, then really what I'm doing here is I'm saying, okay, a over b pieces is the same as a times d over b times d. So I'm making a over b, instead of a pieces of size 1 over b, I'm making it a times d pieces of size b times d. So I'm splitting each of my pieces d times. And then I'm taking c over d, and it's becoming c times b over d times b. And then I can add these together because they have that common denominator, b times d or d times b. So I can just add together a times d plus c times b over b times d. So if I were going to use that in that example we just went over, I would say, okay, 2/4 or 2/3 plus 1/4 is the same as 8/12 plus 3/12 or 11/12. And if I used that formula, I would have 2 times 4 plus 1 times 3 over 3 times 4, which gives me 11/12.